Hello friends, today our subject is lighting a gas water heater. First of all, figure out why your pilot went out, and if it's for any strange reason, call a trained professional. Then read the instructions, they're probably taped to the meter. Okay, here's the main water valve. Note the position of all the controls on this water valve. Then start disassembling any doors required to get access to the pilot and main burner plates. Check the pilot. It's not lit. So, in this case, we need to light it. And what we're going to use to light it is a long-reach butane lighter. First of all, for safety purposes, let's turn all the gas valves off. When the lever is perpendicular to the valve, the gas valve's off. Turn the control valve to off. And then set the main temperature to pilot or to its lowest setting so the burner plates won't come on when you finish lighting the pilot. Now turn the gas valve on, in line with the valve. Turn the control valve to pilot. At that position, you should be able to push the valve up and down. Push the valve down and hold it down, and then stick the long-reach butane torch into the water heater on the pilot and light the pilot light. Okay? Verify that the pilot is on, and then release the control valve and turn the control valve to on. The next thing you want to do is force the burners on so that you know that they work. So turn the temperature valve all the way up and watch the burners come on. Then turn the temperature valve to its routine setting and you're ready to go. Okay, here's the video of this operation. We're going to assume that we have a water heater, and for one reason or another the pilot light has gone off on the water heater and we have no hot water, so we're coming down to light the water heater. First thing you really want to do is sniff for gas. Gas smells like rotten eggs, and if you smell any, it might be best to call a trained professional in for the job. But if you don't smell any, everything should be fine. The valve is probably working properly, and it's okay to go ahead and light your pilot light. Now what I want to explain to you here too is, first thing we want to do is turn all the gas valves off. We'll turn the main gas valve to the hot water heater off, and then we're going to turn the hot water heater control unit valve to off. And we're going to verify that there's no gas. We want to take off the plates so that we can access the burners underneath the hot water heater itself. And I smell in there for gas, and I really don't smell any, so I'm assuming everything is safe to light the unit. What I've got here in order to get to the pilot is a long reach barbecue lighter in essence, but it makes a very handy pilot lighter. So we're gonna light the pilot light on the hot water heater. First thing we want to do is turn the gas valve back on, in line with the pipe, and then we can turn the control valve to pilot, and that's where we can push this valve up and down to light the pilot light. So I'm going to light my handy torch, hold it in here, and I'm going to hold the pilot valve down and watch in there as I light the pilot light. Okay, the pilot light on the water heater is lit. I want to hold this in for maybe 30 seconds to ensure that the thermocouple detects the pilot light, and it will remain lit when I release this valve. Okay, I think that's about long enough. I'm going to release the valve and test it, and yes, the pilot light remained lit. Verify that that light remained lit in there. I've got some stills of this showing you the pilot light. I'm having trouble with the movie camera looking in there. So the next thing you want to ensure you do is to turn this valve to on. Okay, that makes everything operational. You can close up the system after it's on. Take a look at your heating temperature. If you've got small kids in the house, I wouldn't want to put this temperature valve past hot. That way, if they turn the hot water on and let it run, they don't get burned. We're just two old people in this house now, so I've got this thing turned up pretty high so that we have hot water, hot water. Okay, I'm going to replace. Check the valve. I can turn this up to very hot, and you'll hear the thing come on. Okay. You may smell a little gas coming out of there, but that's okay. So verify that the thing does work, and then turn it back down to where your setting was before. Mine was at B. I'm going to put the doors back in. Verify the pilot light's still lit. Put the doors back in here. Okay. Usually you can tell how they go, that they should snap in and they should feel right. Don't leave any of these parts and pieces out. And then the main cover just hangs on there. I'm going to put that down. Now you've got a hot water heater. Everything should be fine. Go run some hot water and make sure that the thing comes on.